Hello, children. Today I am coming up with another story. That is, my idea is to give you a lot of stories, what I have read from books. And then, whenever I get time, I think about own stories. I can imagine and make up own stories. Like that, I made lot of stories. So, in the coming classes, I'll be giving you all those stories. And that will be a very good moral for you to understand certain things. And you will be getting a lot of new words. So, with those words, you can use how to make sentences. Okay, children? Now we'll go to the story. Okay. There was once a king who was very sad because his people were very lazy. They didn't want to do any work, they were lazy. So the king was very sad. One day he decided to test them. So what he did, he buried some treasure in the middle of the main street. That is the street where everybody have to walk, and put huge stones on the spot. He dug a big hole, he hid some treasure, some gold, jewelry, money and all that, and he covered it, and on top of that he put some big stones. Next, what he did, he disguised himself and waited and watched to see what the subjects would do. He wanted to see what they will do. Subjects means the people of his country, the people of who are under his rule. So next, no one cleared the road. No one cleared the road. So the king himself, he disguised himself and walked about to see what they are going to do. But nothing happened. Finally, the king came in his dress, in the king's dress. And what he did, he himself removed all those stones. And he took an instrument and dug up that place. And he took all the treasure, all the jewels and the money and kept it on top. All the people ran and came to see what the king is doing in the center of the road. Then only they seen all the jewelry and money and everything that the king was taking out of that hole. They were surprised to see this. Then the king said, "You see, if you had only not been lazy, you would have tried to remove these stones. I purposely put these stones on the middle of the road to see if it will stop you from walking up and down. But you passed along the stones, but you didn't think of removing it. If you had to remove the stones, you would have seen that the hole is there. You would have opened the hole and seen the treasure and the money, and that would have been yours. Because of your laziness, you are not able to do anything. And the country is not going to prosper. It's not going to come to become a big, good country or a good state. So, I am the king. I am ruling well. I am doing everything good for you. But you are not trying to improve yourselves. You are not trying to work. So, unless you work, you won't be able to do anything. The moral of the story is laziness has no reward. If you want something, you must work for it. Laziness will never give you a reward. You should be active. Activeness only gives you reward. If you sit in one place and say, I can't do this, I can't do that, you're not going to do it. You must get up and do it. You must do something. Working is very important. If you work, your life will shine. Okay. Now from this, I'll ask you one or two questions and give you the answer. Why was the king sad? The king was sad because his people were very lazy. What did he want to do? He wanted to test them. He wanted to see what they will do, if they are going to improve themselves. Then what did he do? He disguised himself. Disguise means he didn't come like a king. He came like a coolie or somebody. He came and dug the hole in the center of the big road and put some treasure, some money, some jewels and all, and covered it. And he went away. Did the people take any step to see why those stones were there? Who put the stones? No, they didn't bother to see who put the stones, how those stones came there, must they remove it. They didn't do anything. They just passed away around, they went around and went. They didn't stand there to see why those stones were there. Okay. Finally, what did the king do? The king came, he removed all those stones. Now all the people came to see what the king was doing in the middle of the road. They were anxious to see what the king was doing. Oh, Maharaja is doing something. He removed all the stones, he dug up that hole and took out all the treasure, the jewels, the money, and all. And then he called all of them. See what is there, he said. If you had to be little active and not lazy, all this would have been yours. But because you are lazy, you didn't get it. In future, try to work. If you work only, you can live, you can get something what you want. So don't be lazy. Okay, children? I'll come back to you with another story. Till then, it's bye.